Welcome to Scott on Security. I'm Scott Beck, co-star of the Amazon Prime documentary Cybercrime and two-time best-selling author, CEO at Beck Tech, who are a cybersecurity and IT support firm helping small and medium-sized businesses with their cybersecurity and IT-related issues so they can drive their businesses further with their investment into technology. Hey, I got an email yesterday from Microsoft, and basically it was oops, our bad. It turns out researchers had found one of their databases was exposed publicly on the internet, and a bunch of information was available to be seen. Now, before you get too panicked to go, oh my goodness, what's out there? It was their support desk, their service desk. So if you had opened up a support request and had worked with Microsoft support on a problem, that information was exposed to the public. Long story short, on December the 5th, they were doing some work on their database and database management, and there was human error. Somebody messed up the security permissions on the database, which is what exposed it. And on December 30th or 31st, a security research firm, discovered this information being exposed publicly on the internet and let Microsoft know and said, hey, you got a problem here. Microsoft went and quickly fixed the problem. The point of the story, though, is if it could happen to Microsoft and human error, and they had to rely on an outsourced company or an outsourced different entity to find the problem, what are you as a business doing to make sure that human error isn't exposing your company's data to the outside world, that you're not having some leakage? Even with my company, when we're helping clients, we're using some tools and partners so that we're able to be scanning and looking for these kind of things. And we're backstopped by a SOC, it's called a SOC. My industry, tons of little acronyms, but a SOC is just a security operations center. And we actually, for us, we're employing two different ones. So these kind of mistakes can be minimized. If you're not doing anything, if you think that your antivirus is all you need, or you've got I got a firewall and antivirus, I'm good. Well, chances are not. Microsoft has got more than just a firewall and antivirus, and it happened to them. You're a smaller entity and you don't have dedicated, and Microsoft had dedicated people, but if you don't have dedicated people or policies or procedures to be looking for this, it could happen to you, and you may not even know it. The bad guys may already be into your stuff, and you're not even aware. All right, so that's the story for today, is that if it can happen to Microsoft and they write this software, it can happen to all of us. So we've got to keep that in the back of our minds. What are we doing to try to make sure that our private information, our clients' private information, isn't falling prey to hackers? I mean, let's face it. Our clients are depending, and when I say our, I mean all of us as business owners and executives. They're relying on us to be good stewards of their data. And if we're not, that could have some major repercussions to our reputation, right? Like if you're a small law firm, for example, and clients' information get leaked and it's traced back to you, how many people are going to want to come to your law firm? Accounting firms. I mean, accountants have got a crazy amount of information regarding their clients, whether it be corporate or personal. What if a hack got traced back to your firm? Are people going to want to still be there? No. So we got to be good stewards, and we got to be able to show, Lord forbid, if you actually end up in a cyber event, you got to show that you were actually taking care of it. I mean, you don't want people looking at you going, were they just careless or irresponsible that they got hacked? You got to be able to show that you were doing stuff to protect against it. Now, in the case of this Microsoft situation, you're thinking, oh my goodness, I dealt with Microsoft support. My information's out there. Okay, so what was found was, of course, your contact information, a telephone number, a name, email address. Interestingly enough, they were also tracking your IP address. So where were you on the internet? They were also tracking the steps taken to resolve your problem or work on your problem or recreate the problem that you were having. That's kind of unnerving too, because if they didn't fix it right away, I suppose the hackers now know exactly what flaw to go after. But I digress. That's the techie in me going, So that's the kind of information that was released. Good news is there's no credit card information. But if your information was exposed, chances are you're going to see an uptake of phishing. meaning fake emails coming in trying to get you to click links or give up more information. It could be used as a gateway to get to you. So hopefully you've got some good email protection in place if you were part of this Microsoft breach or data leak. All right. Well, as I like to say, make sure to stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.